Hi guys, Pete here from Ashton's Cars. Today we're looking at the Vauxhall AGILA. This is a 2009 example. It's done 71,000 miles. Let's have a quick look over it. Now the little AGILA is actually one of my favourite Vauxhalls. One of the reasons for that is because it's not a Vauxhall at all. This car is actually based on a Suzuki Splash, and it's the second generation of Vauxhall AGILA that also shared components with Suzuki. Now, the reason I love them so much, Suzuki are responsible for making some of the best small cars on the market. They are absolutely fantastic at what they do and very, very reliable. They've just got a very good reputation for building dependable, reliable cars that give you no trouble at all. So the Vauxhall AGILA is one of my favourite Vauxhalls because, well, it's a Suzuki. Now this little 2009 example has done 71,000 miles. Its owner has just retired from driving, and he just had a new clutch fitted on it. I think that might be one of the reasons that perhaps he's retiring from driving. I think he might have been struggling a little bit with a manual gearbox. So had a brand new clutch fitted on it, and when he came to pick it up from the garage, decided that actually he would far rather sell it on than have it back. So that's where we've come in, and we've had this car off him. However, unbeknown to Mr. Customer, this car was hiding a little bit of a dark secret from its past. You see, as clean and pretty as our little AGILA is, this car was previously registered as a Category S. So, in other words, it was written off by the insurance company, declared a total loss. And while I'm not 100% sure why that is, I think that the car has perhaps had some paintwork on the left-hand side here. I think it might have had either one or two doors perhaps painted on it and the front wing. So at some point in its life, it's had a little bit of a whoopsie. But it's all back together really good now. The guy bought the car from a garage in Birmingham, who did not declare that it had been written off previously. So that is very naughty indeed. Because as a car dealer, we are supposed to be completely honest with people about cars' pasts, declare everything that we know. So this car being a Category S, we will be selling it as such and making sure that the price reflects the fact that it has had previous damage and been repaired. Doesn't make it a bad car, because a Category S car, especially one this age, it could be just very minor damage really in all essence when a car's been written off. But this particular car, I wanted it because of the mileage, because of how clean it was, regardless of its past. And hopefully the new owner will appreciate they've actually got quite a nice little car here. But of course I did give it a little bit less for it, knowing that it was a Cat S, so I'm passing that saving on to you. And it means that you're perhaps getting a car here with 70-odd thousand miles for the price of one that would normally have perhaps 100,000 miles. Now, the other good thing about this car is it's also got that brand new clutch in it. That is a massive bonus, especially on a car in this sort of price range, because the total bill for recovery and the clutch was, I think, about £700–800 that the gentleman paid. So that's a big chunk of the value of this car that he'd just paid out to have the clutch done. We're going to put a new MOT on it as well in addition to that, and it's going to make someone a very reliable little runabout, which is cheap to run and just a trouble-free car, ready to do God knows how many miles. I think these 1.2 engines are chain driven, so there's no cam belt to worry about, and they're actually a versatile little car. So one of the great things about this car is because of its high-roofed sit-up and beg design, that actually equates to quite a lot of space inside it. It's more practical, in fact, than the Vauxhall Corsa. Now, the boot on this one's got a load of stuff in it, left in there by the previous owner, so I'm going to have a sort out, but you can get the idea of how big the boot is. It's not that deep, but it is quite a usable space, and it's got a flat floor, and that makes it quite sensible really in terms of carrying objects. But where this car really comes into its own is that you've got the fold-in front back seats on it. They can flip forward, and you've almost got a little van really when you fold these seats forward. When they're in place, quite a lot of space in the back. As you can see, because you sat up high, there's plenty of room under the front seats for people's feet to go. And these seats are able to actually go forward or recline slightly to give it a little bit more space in the back, or a little bit more comfort in the back of here. So that's quite a handy little feature. Other than that, it's quite basic in the back. We have got windy windows. It is central locking, but it's not remote. It's just a normal central locking on the key on this car. But up front, but it's actually quite quite well equipped in a sense. Electric front windows, electric mirrors. I'll close the door so that irritating beeping stops. A little rev counter on top of the dashboard, which I quite like, and a CD stereo. It's also got air conditioning as well, this one has, so it's quite a good spec. This is the design model, I should hasten to add, which is kind of higher up in the range, so you do get a few extras on this car that you don't get on the basic one. Again, I'm sat up really high, and that means I've got a really good view of the road. Really good big mirrors on it as well. That gives me great visibility to the back, and those mirrors are actually heated on the design model, so even in the winter they don't frost up. Now I'll start the car up so you can have a listen to the engine on it. It's a Suzuki engine, and it's an absolute gem. It's quite a revvy little thing, quite keen to please, and quite an eager little engine. I love it. It's quite good for zipping around in. This car is actually an absolute blast to drive. It's got skinny little tyres, you're quite high up, it leans into the corners a little bit. It's great fun to sort of just blast around. Spoiler alert, if you perhaps haven't driven that many cars, it's actually sometimes more fun to drive a little car like this really quickly than it is to drive a supercar at normal road speeds, road legal speeds. These cars are an absolute blast because you can drive them on the limit all the time and not be breaking the law. And that's one of the reasons I love cars like this. It's a very eager little thing. As I say, it's quite revvy, it's quite zippy, and while it might not be fast in the sort of sense of performance figures, because it's very maneuverable, it's got good visibility, and it's quite narrow, you can go through gaps that other car users or road users just won't dare. So in many ways I prefer driving stuff like this to some of the bigger cars that we have in. I just really enjoy it. And the good thing is, in one of these, is because you're sat up high, you've got height adjustment on both the front seats. It's actually very comfortable for people of all shapes and sizes to get in behind the wheel. The gear stick's nice and easy to get to because it's sat up nice and high. Steering's nice and light. Just a very enjoyable place to be. Honestly, if you are looking for a fun, small, 5-door car, these are just unbeatable. And they are, in my opinion, one of the best Vauxhalls ever built because they've got that Suzuki engine. It's so reliable, it's so good. It's not got cam belt, it's simple, no turbos to worry about, none of that junk that they put on the new ones. This car was just basic, easy to maintain, easy to drive transportation, and I love that. So if that's what you're looking for in a car, well, you could do a lot worse than to consider the little Vauxhall AGILA, or of course its sister car, the Suzuki Splash. Now this particular one is available with ourselves, Ashton's Cars, and you can get hold of me on 07932 873 646. I'll be happy to assist you in any way I can. We do take part exchange. We do also arrange delivery anywhere in the UK. So if you're looking for a small car, give us a shout. 07932 873 646. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hope that it's been of interest to you. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And of course, if you have, please hit the likes button, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to comment below and let us know your ownership experiences of the Vauxhall AGILA or the Suzuki Splash. And we'll be really glad to hear from you, especially if you've owned one of these and you can give any insight as a previous owner to customers who might be looking to buy this very car. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye for now.